Capture the flag.
Hey everybody, this is Schizo87 back with another commentary. This is another game of Flag Stravaganza, and this is 5v5, just like Squad Slayer. We're playing on Zealot. Now, this game type in particular on this map is a very fast game type, and you'll see here in a bit that since the map is so small, and since you can potentially spawn and jump right next door into their base and get the flag. Like, this is our first flag, and it's been 30 seconds, and we're already walking it back. So, just keep that in mind. The way we have our setup is we have 2 people on defense, myself and one other, and we have 3 people on offense. And it seems to work for us very well, because, they're always, the people that are on offense when they die, they're going to respawn right in the middle of our base, as long as we're there defending it. So, it's not like where it's just 2 on 4, 2 on 3, 2 on their whole team. There's always going to be someone that spawns next to you. Now, the thing is with this, the DMRs on this map, they don't spawn after you pick them up. They only respawn after you drop an empty DMR, or after the DMR, respawns off the map. So if somebody dies with a DMR, it's going to respawn, I think, like, 38 seconds or something like that after they drop it, as long as nobody picks it up. So keep that in mind too. There's very limited amounts of precision weapons. There's, I believe, 2 DMRs and 2 needle rifles that only spawn on this map. So it kind of sucks, especially because you spawn with assault rifles and pistols, neither of which are my preferred weapon of choice. But you get what you dealt with. So that jump right there is a very, very good jump, and I recommend that everybody learns how to do it. Now, it's difficult to do, but it comes in very handy almost every time you play this map.
Flag dropped. Flag covered. Flag stolen. Flag.
So yeah, if you look at the score, it's 3-0, and it's 7 minutes 45 seconds left in the game. So that's after 3 minutes, we've captured 3 flags. So, like I said before, this game type can go really quickly, especially because of how small it is. So I haven't actually realized that once I drop the DMR, the next one's going to spawn, because I haven't ever played this game type on this map yet. This is the first time ever playing Speed Flag on Zealot. So, it's definitely a good thing to keep in mind. So there it is, just respawned after I dropped the empty one. Now, unfortunately, my partner died, so I don't know where that second guy went, but this guy really wasn't all smart enough to, not walk on my nade. But yeah, another thing you'll notice is the sword on this map spawns whether you have it or not. So it's kind of different. It's kind of scary in a way, because you can have 3 swords. By the end of the game, we actually end up with 3 swords on our team, which is, cheap and jacked up, but, that's the way Bungie made it. So just keep your eye open for that sword. Another thing that this map is dependent on is grenades. People throw grenades anywhere, and you're bound to hit somebody because the map is so small. Now, it's not my favorite map. I specifically don't like this map all that much, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, another thing that I do like about Flag Stravaganza is you have the choice of choosing Evade. Now, I absolutely love Evade. It's such an amazing loadout, and it comes in handy so much. So, there's no jetpack, which is amazing too. And there was that second sword, followed by a triple. But anyways, right now we got 2 swords on defense. So you could kind of imagine that they're not going to get close to us at all. They're not even going to get their foot in our base, get away with our flag with 2 swords on our base. So we pretty much got an advantage. We already captured 4 of the 5 flags. I believe is what we were planning on doing, is just sitting back and just getting some kills. and I think my teammates wanted to cushion up their kill to death ratio. You know, which really isn't a bad thing.
5 minutes remaining.
The only thing you gotta watch out for is when people tend to, you know, do stuff like that, they tend to get lazy and slack off a little bit on, you know, their defense. They all just turn to slaying and stop worrying about their flags and stop worrying about, you know, where the enemies are in relation to their flags. So just keep that in mind. You're still playing a flag game even if you're trying to boost your, you know, your kill to death ratio. So another thing you want to watch out for, especially with this map, is you can pretty much see across the map at any point in time. You can look and shoot and protect your teammates, or, you know, take out people just from your flag spawn. You can shoot straight across to the other flag spawn. Like right here, you notice I'm shooting this guy. And just keep that in mind, because if you can do it to them, they sure as hell can do it to you. So just keep that in mind. Another thing is, since this map is so small, once you spawn, you can, you know, pretty much run right across the other flag in a matter of a couple of seconds. So keep that in mind also. It's always going to be, you can just keep getting rushed and rushed and rushed, and it's almost like a non-stop wave of enemies. And you'll see here when I go to grab this sticky, just from those 2 jumps, I'm practically face to face with their flag spawn. So just keep an eye open for that too, especially if you're on defense. Watch for people that go into the middle, because they can kind of catch you off guard half the time.
Flag taken. Flag dropped.
That one shot right there is all that my partner needed to get the advantage on that battle right there. And because I shot that guy once, it took his shield down just enough for my partner to get the kill. And it was, if I would have not shot that guy, it could have been anybody's guess on who would have won that little firefight just there. And this sword here, the sword spawn, that's the 3rd sword for our team that we're going to pick up. So just keep that in mind too. That the sword spawns so frequently, it's practically cheap. So just keep your eyes open for that too. So we got 2 minutes left in the game. I'm just going to leave that guy to go. Somebody else is going to carry or pick him off.
Assist spree.
Give me a nice little assist spree. But I didn't have any games up for Zealot yet, so I figured, you know, hey, I'd post this up there and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a variety. I think that's the closest that they're going to get to capturing our flag. And they don't actually make it very far, but we capture the flag. And so that's it. Rate, subscribe, let me know what you think.